The sun over Fiji does not rise, it makes an entrance, a golden debutante stepping into a ballroom of impossible turquoise on the private island, which is unlisted on most maps and certainly absent from Google Earth due to a donation made to a satellite firm. Zumeri Jones opens one eye. The eye is green, the color of money that has been laundered and pressed flat by a Swiss banker. She stretches beneath sheets woven from the silk of worms that were read poetry while they spun. "Jameson," she calls out. Her voice is a silver bell ringing with the expectation of service. The door opens. A man enters. His name is Frank. He has been Frank since birth. He has been Frank through 3 universities and a brief stint in the Merchant Marines. But to Zumeri, Frank is a name for a hot dog or a person who fixes plumbing. Jameson sounds like mahogany, like leather-bound books, like old money. So he is Jameson. "Yes, madam," Frank says. He holds a silver tray. On the tray is an espresso, black as a government secret, and a single orchid. "I am bored, Jameson," Zumeri sighs, sitting up. Her nightgown is trimmed with pearls. They click softly against her collarbone. "The coconuts are too loud today. The ocean is too repetitive. It just waves and waves. It has no new ideas." "Shall I have the ocean silenced, madam?" Frank asks, deadpan. He knows the drill. "Don't be facetious. Pack the bags. Not the floral set. The alligator set. The ones that look like they could bite. Where are we going?" "Everywhere, Jameson. We are going everywhere that is not here." She stands, a statue of determination and moisturizing cream. She walks to the window and looks toward the horizon. Somewhere out there, her husband is working, doing things. He is a shadow in a suit. He works for the government. "Which branch?" she asked once, 10 years ago. He smiled and handed her a diamond the size of a quail's egg. She stopped asking. Maybe he is toppling regimes. Maybe he is auditing tax returns. Maybe he is guarding aliens in a bunker. It does not matter. He is not here. He is operational. And Zumeri is recreational. "What about the children?" Frank asks, opening a wardrobe that is larger than most starter homes. "The girls?" Zumeri pauses. She pictures them. Little heiresses in plaid skirts. They are in Switzerland. In a school on top of a mountain where the air is crisp and the tuition is criminal, they are learning French. They are learning to ski. They are learning how to judge people based on their shoe designers. They are educating, Zumeri says. "I cannot interrupt education. I am a responsible mother. They will join me next time, when they know the difference between a Pinot Noir and a Merlot. For now, it is just us. And the luggage. The packing takes 3 hours. It involves algorithms. It involves Tetris with Louis Vuitton trunks. Zumeri packs light, only 12 evening gowns, 2 tiaras for casual wear, and a small box of rubies, just in case she needs to bribe a king. They take the boat to the mainland. They take the jet to the hub. They walk through the airport terminal. Zumeri does not walk. She glides. She wears sunglasses indoors. She wears a scarf made of cashmere so soft it apologizes when you touch it. She approaches the gate. First class. Always first class. She hands the agent 2 tickets. "Seat 1A, she says, and seat 1B. The agent looks at Frank. "Is he sitting in 1B? "Heavens no," Zumeri laughs. "Jameson sits in coach, or business if he has been good. Seat 1B is for my hat and my peace of mind. I do not like elbows. I do not like small talk. I do not like being asked, 'What do you do for a living?' Because the answer is, I exist. And people find that pretentious." Frank sighs. He takes his ticket for row 12. He boards the plane. Zumeri settles into seat 1A. She places her hat, a wide-brimmed monstrosity adorned with feathers from a bird that is likely endangered, into seat 1B. She buckles the hat in. "Safety first," she whispers to the hat. The plane lifts. Gravity is for poor people. Zumeri drinks champagne before the landing gear retracts. Stop 1. Paris, the city of light. Zumeri thinks it needs a dimmer switch. It is bright, it is loud, and it smells of butter and exhaust. She loves it. They stay at the Ritz. Not a room, a suite. The Coco Chanel suite. Zumeri walks in and critiques the curtains. "Jameson," she says, as Frank drags 4 trunks into the foyer. "Does this room feel small? It is 3,000 square feet, madam. Exactly. Cozy, like a closet. She goes shopping on Avenue Montaigne. She enters Dior. The staff creates a perimeter. They smell the black card. They smell the lack of a limit. Zumeri buys a dress. It looks like spun sugar. She buys shoes that are impossible to walk in. They are strictly for sitting. And looking disappointed. She sits at a cafe. She orders escargot. She takes a selfie. She sends it to her husband. Caption, eating snails, missing you. Are you shooting people? Don't tell me. Love, Z. He replies 3 hours later. Looks delicious. Can't discuss my location or even the weather. Love, E. Zumeri sighs. She calls the Swiss school. The headmistress answers, Madam Jones. What a surprise. How are the spawn? Zumeri asks. Are they behaving? Are they speaking German yet? They are spirited, the headmistress says. Yesterday, young Vicky attempted to bribe the ski instructor to carry her down the mountain. Good girl, Zumeri smiles. Delegation. It's a leadership skill. Tell them mommy is in Paris. Tell them I bought them scarves. Tell them not to fail math. She hangs up. She looks at Frank. He is eating a baguette. Put that down, Jameson. Carbs are for the return trip. We are going to Dubai. Stop 2, the desert. The heat hits them like a hammer. Zumeri is prepared. She wears white linen. She looks like a colonial ghost. She stays at the Burj Al Arab. The room has more gold leaf than a Byzantine church. It is subtle, Zumeri says, looking at a faucet made of solid gold. I like the restraint. She goes to the souk. She buys spices she will never use. She buys rugs she does not need. Jameson, carry the rug. It is 12 feet long, madam. Fold it, Jameson. Improvise. Yes. They go on a desert safari. A Land Rover over the dunes. Yes. Zumeri screams. It is a scream of delight or terror. It is hard to tell. Her diamond earrings flash in the sun, signaling to satellites they have dinner in a tent. Belly dancers, fire eaters, Zumeri claps. Do you think I could do that? She points to a woman swallowing a sword. I think you have the temperament for it. Frank mutters into his hummus. I miss the island, she says suddenly. The mood shifts. The desert is too vast. It reminds her of the silence, but not enough to go back. Not yet. The humidity frizzes my hair. Here it is a dry heat, like an oven, like a kiln for baking rich people. Stop 3, the jungle. Not a real jungle. Zumeri does not do bugs. They fly to Thailand. A resort on a cliff. Villas with infinity pools. The water drops off the edge into the Andaman Sea. Zumeri floats on a raft. She wears a swimsuit that costs more than Frank's car. She holds a cocktail inside a hollowed-out pineapple. Jameson, she yells from the pool. Frank appears at the edge. He is sweating. He is wearing a suit because Zumeri insists a valet must look like a valet. Yes, madam? I have had an epiphany. Is it about the luggage fee? No. It is about life. Life is fleeting, Jameson. 1 minute you are young, the next you are 45. We must seize the day. I want to ride an elephant. I believe that is ethically frowned upon now, madam. Nonsense. I will ask the elephant politely. If he says no, I will respect his boundaries. Find me a consensual elephant. They do not find an elephant. They find a sanctuary. Zumeri feeds a banana to a trunk. The elephant sneezes on her. It is gray, sticky mucus. It covers her Prada sunglasses. Zumeri freezes. The world stops. Frank holds his breath. Is this the end? Will she buy the sanctuary just to bulldoze it? Zumeri laughs. A loud, raucous laugh. He likes me, she shrieks. Jameson, take a picture. I am one with nature. She wipes the snot with a silk handkerchief. She tosses the handkerchief into the bin. Let's go to Tokyo. I need sushi. And I need to be somewhere clean. Stop 4, the neon city. Tokyo is blinking. Zumeri fits right in. She wears a dress with LEDs woven into the fabric. She glows.
She enters a tiny sushi bar.
The master chef is 80 years old. He slices fish with a sword. Silence is mandatory, Zumeri whispers. Jameson, ask him if he has spicy tuna rolls. Frank closes his eyes. Madam, this is Hero.
He does not do spicy tuna. He does art. Well, tell him his art needs mayonnaise. She eats the urchin. She eats the eel. She drinks the sake. She buys the seat next to her.
At the counter, she puts her purse on it. The other patrons stare. Space is premium in Tokyo, but Zumeri Jones pays for space. She walks through Shibuya Crossing. The scramble. Thousands of people.
Zumeri stops in the middle. People flow around her like water around a rock. She feels small.
She hates feeling small. She hails a taxi. Take me to the most expensive hotel. Drive fast.
In the hotel room, high above the city, she looks at the lights. She thinks of her husband. Is he looking at lights, or is he in a trench? She hopes he is warm. She hopes he has good socks.
She bought him cashmere socks for Christmas. He probably couldn't take them. Non-regulation. She thinks of the girls.
She checks the tracking app on their phones. They are asleep in Switzerland. Safe, smart, expensive. The return.
3 weeks, 4 continents, 9 time zones.
Zumeri looks in the mirror. She looks tired, but a glamorous tired, like a movie star who has just escaped rehab. Jameson, she says.
Frank is packing the trunks. He looks exhausted. He looks like he has aged a decade. Yes, madam?
I think I am done. The world is beautiful, but it is very crowded, and the service varies wildly.
I want my island. I want my coconuts. I want the ocean that waves at me. Shall I prep a flight?
Yes.
And Jameson? Madam? You did well. You may sit in business class on the way home. Frank smiles. A small, genuine smile. Thank you, madam. Don't get used to it.
Next time, the girls are coming, and you will need to carry their trunks too. Drea packs heavier than I do. She collects rocks. They head to the airport. Zumeri Jones, the woman who buys empty seats, the woman with the secret husband, the woman with the island. She walks through the terminal. She buys a magazine. She buys a Toblerone the size of a cricket bat. She boards the plane. Seat 1A. Candy in seat 1B. The engines roar. She closes her eyes. She dreams of Fiji. She dreams of silence. She dreams of her next trip. Maybe the moon. She wonders if she can buy the seat next to her on a rocket. She will ask her husband. He has connections in the government. He can probably make a call. The jet climbs. Zumeri Jones flies on. Rich, ridiculous, and entirely herself.